It's crucial to understand if you're doing something, why we are doing something, correct? Similarly, in accounting, it is very important to understand the purpose of accounting. To make you understand what is the purpose of accounting, why do we do accounting, I have a very nice story with you to share with. Here, there is a person called John who is an apple seller. Hypothetically, imagine he is not maintaining any records. So Mr. John would make his way to the local market to buy a fresh batch of apples every day at approximately $1 each apple. John is smart and sell the apple to the tourist at the beach at different prices. For example, he may sell to one customer at $1.25 an apple or 1.5 an apple to another customer. He goes home each day and after selling and repeats it on the next day. This goes on for 6 months. What if after 6 months John realized that if he wants to know what is his profit, how do he do that? He don't have any means to do that calculation. Remember, he was charging different profits to different customers based on his whims and fancies. Also, if you would like to know which customer segment yields higher profits, meaning, for example, if he is selling Apple, who has a family and kids, there are chances that he can charge more and they're ready to pay more. Alternatively, if he goes to an old guy and sells the Apple, he is bargaining a lot and giving less profit, or he's buying less quantity of Apple. So it's important for him to understand this valuable information to target which segment, which will save his time and efforts to yield more profit. Which Apple vendor offers the most competitive pricing? For example, if he's going to different suppliers and buying the Apple, he might not know which supplier or remember which supplier has given him good apples at a lower price. So it's incredibly important that from where we are buying materials, we should know at what price and at what quality we are buying the materials. Alternatively, if you would like to know what quantity of apples he has purchased during the 6 months process, how many he has sold, and what is remaining. Clearly, he's trying to understand what is his inventory here, how much he purchased, how much he sold, and how much is left over. Additionally, if John would like to know if he should be extending his business, expanding it, or shrink it, it all depends on what profit margins he is making. So all this data is essential for a business owner to understand where the business stands, correct? Now, achieving this requires recording each transaction, thereby generating informative data crucial for organizations to make informed and timely decisions, correct? So if John starts recording the transactions, he will be able to understand all those questions which we have discussed. This is the purpose of finance and accounting. Every time I have a important advice based on my experience to give it to my audience, I put it as tip. So if you see down, there's a tip. Accurate and comprehensive data, rich in detail, serves as valuable assets like gold for the company. So let's imagine you are coordinating with finance department from a procurement point of view, from a marketing point of view, from sales point of view, and you are hiding some information which is valuable to record that transaction, then it becomes very difficult for management to take better decisions. So the more information you supply to the finance professional, the more information they will record in the system, and the more information they have, the better decisions they can take.